You are now listening to Fitness is Wealth with Taz. Hi everyone, this is Taz. Fitness is Wealth. I hope we're all having a beautiful day on this Thursday. See, a lot of weird stuff has been happening. I've been getting my days mixed up, my times mixed up, but I don't call it weird. I call it God's opening up my eyes. There's a lot of things that we all look at and we know it has something to do with us. It's a sign. It's awareness. It's pay attention. It's called forgive each other for their sins, or you'll make a mistake and keep repeating it. It's called history repeats itself. You know those old little things we call bell bottoms? They come back now. Everything comes back. And what's crazy, the bell bottoms now are like $200 and $300 today, when in the 60s and 50s they were only 10 cents. Watch out now. That's why I say if you continue doing things to people who don't deserve your time, or you're just being flat out mean, be aware of your situations, your karma, your distance, your awareness, and oh, why me? Oh, why? What did I do to deserve this? You have to sit down and say, dang, did I mess over Sheila 2015 and it's just now catching up with me in 2019? You see different signs. You have to always apologize for the things that you do, not what everybody else do. You want to apologize for the things that you do. See, that's the whole purpose of having good health. Once you apologize for something you know you have done drastically wrong to somebody, apologize immediately. Don't wait 10 years later, because you know what happens 10 years later? You done had all kind of karma done happen to you in that whole 10 years of path, when you could have let that go in that 10 seconds, in that hour, in that day. Just apologize. That weight off of your shoulders when you apologize is so a blessing, because you're talking to God as he's talking to you and saying, good job, my child. That's all I needed for you to do. So in this point, I'm always talking to myself to elaborate on situations in my life. I'm not talking to anybody else, because everybody's situation might be different. My podcast is mainly about things that have happened to me, things that have happened to my family, situations that you might say, oh, wow, I can connect to that because that's happened to me. We all move the same, but we move differently. We all argue the same, but we say things a little bit harder, a little bit harsher. We all talk to each other in a way that we have certain friends that we got to talk to her gently. We have other friends that we say we got to talk to her aggressive. Then you have other friends that you can't even cuss around them. So you got to be this whole civilized person and talk like this and okay. And everything's going to be all right. And you have another friend like, girl, bitch, please. And then you have another friend that you be like, man, ugh. Everybody has a friend that has every different type of personality that makes the world go around. That's why I love the United States. Well, I thought I did. We all know we have a certain type of president that chooses to make everybody hate and dislike each other. That's why our whole balance is off. It's so much hatred than happiness. And I'm not trying to pick presidents for anybody, but I just know when Obama was in office, everybody was happy. We had hope. We had cheering. We didn't agree on certain things that he did, but everybody was happy. There was no aggression. There was no ill will. There was just like, well, okay. Now it's just a whole lot of hatred. It's a whole lot of weirdness. It's a whole lot of cutthroatness. It's a whole lot of, you just see everybody ugly today. No matter what the situation is, everybody just showing they self in their face. And their face is not pleasant. You can walk into the store and everybody seems angry and mad. You can walk into the mall, nobody even says hi. How are you? And you're like, wait, when I walk into a store, I want to hear somebody say hi, how you doing? You don't get that. You don't get that anywhere anymore. So now when I hear it, I be like, whoa, she all right? Because this is not the year of everybody being happy. Everybody's trying to nickel and dime everybody one up. You have a lot of seniors that are about to lose their homes if the economy doesn't change. You have everybody living a check away. You have a lot of kids' hopes and dreams are being denied because of social media. You have social media making a decision on what president you need to choose. I'm here to tell everybody, if you have a voice, you believe what you believe in. Long as it's not hate, make the right decision to be healthy, happy, enjoy life, live, and love. My direction to myself is always make sure everybody is happy. Sometimes that might be a little bit heavy on me. I've always been this person where if I have it, I'm going to give it to you. If I have knowledge, I'm going to share it to you. If I'm going to move up a step, the people that's been loyal to me, they coming right with me because they know how I move. They know my personality. If we're a team together. If I'm making money, it's not I'm making money, we're making money. We have to move in directions where it's we. There's no I in team, because if it was, we would have time. We don't have time. Let me repeat that again. There's no I in team. There's we. If there's only time that we have, that's not a team, because there's no time promised to us at all. Tomorrow is not promised, because if it was, we'll have a bigger team in the we. You have to understand certain paths and certain people. You have to ask how they feel today. You have to know if your employee is having a good day or a bad day. Snatch them out and say, hey, is everything okay? As a boss, as an owner. This is the steps that I want to take as an owner and as a boss when I have employees. They're not going to be called employees. They're going to be called my family, because before I start your day, I want to know, hey, everybody okay? Everybody healthy? Who's not feeling good? Because if you're not feeling good, I'm going to make sure you're going to get paid. I'm going to make sure you're going to be okay. Take your sick butt home so don't nobody else get sick. That's called team building. That's called sharing. If there's an issue with your child and you emotionally is not here, go home and be with your child. Now, if you just acting a fool and making up excuses, just know I would know. That don't make no sense. Because in the end, you're going to have that reverse karma come back to you. Then no one's going to believe you. That's very unhealthy. I break down different subjects because we all go to different things through life. I break down situations because at the end of the day, we all have those subjects. We have family problems, family members who are on drugs or alcohol. If anybody say they don't have that, they lying. That's unhealthy right there. We have family members that want to, commit suicide. We have family members that have a lot of depression. We have family members that's going through cancer, which is one of the biggest fears of all times, and we don't know where it's coming from and why it's creeping up on us. We have family members who just don't know why they don't have the best of luck. They don't know. You know what's crazy about life? You have family members who are always lucky and always get money. And you look at them and say, you don't even share it. Why do you keep getting money? If you ever notice, they never live that long. They only live enough to make the money, but don't have the time to enjoy it because they never shared it. If somebody walked up to me right now and said they need $100, you don't have to explain why you need it. You have to explain that to God. I'm going to give it to you because I have it. I'm going to give it to you because I have it. Because tomorrow I might be blessed. I gave you 100. I might get 1,000 back. See, I don't hold on to materialistic things. I really don't. I like dressing up. Don't get me wrong. I think that's the most healthiest thing for me. I like looking cute. That's healthy for me. I like being fashionable. That's healthy to me. But I don't own the materialistic things. Understand what I said. I don't own the materialistic things because the materialistic things don't own me. I may buy these things, but when time runs out on me, I don't own the materialistic things. They're going to be passed down to another family member, maybe my daughter, maybe my future granddaughter when I have one. You never know. We don't own anything that we have when it's our time up. Our generation does. And this is what we need to understand so we can better ourselves. Anything that we grow today, try to enjoy it. Try to spread the wealth to your family and educate them. Now, let me turn back the hands of time. If you know your son or your daughter is not capable of handling any of your business, give them an opportunity and say, hey, I want you to learn these subjects. Because if I move on, I want to be able enough to tell you to run this company. But if they're not listening to that path, trust and believe it doesn't have to be a family member you can pass this on to. It can be somebody that's going to be equal to the family to make sure your legacy moves on. That's a healthy situation. If they have never earned it, don't give them to them. Don't give it to them today. Allow them to earn the wealth. Allow them to be healthy in their situation to understand what hard work means to them. Not to you, to them. I always tell my kids, if you fail, I'm not going to help you with the failing by hindering you and giving you because you gave up on yourself. See, my time was believing in you the minute you were born until you turn 18. Now I got to let you go and make sure you have your steps in this world because I trained you for 18 years. I trained you. It's a training process with your kids. You got to train them to be great adults. You got to train them to be great human beings. You have to train them to be humble. You have to train them. There's no color in love. There's no color in people. There's no color in consequences. But we have made that colorism when it comes to my black skin. Because they have trained people to dislike my voice, my skin, my features, the way I walk, the way I move, the way I tell you off. Those are people who are training children to dislike who I am based on my color. That's unhealthy. This was the old saying my grandma used to say because I understood why they said that. Because the way they were beaten and abused. If they can't use my comb, don't bring them home. Because that will be a situation for us. Understand what I'm saying? See, black people welcome everybody. We don't discriminate on a color. We've been discriminated. So back in the 20s, they were afraid to bring other people in their home because they would get beaten, shot, killed. We in 2019. Why are we going back to this? Why is people discriminating on the basis of our color? Why are we getting shot down because we are black? We never touched you or harmed you. We never hung you, strung you, abused you, raped you. We never did none of that. Why are you afraid of us today? I'm a little controversy today because I think we all need to understand and open up what the real reason is. So let's just say if I became a little bit powerful, a little bit stronger. Let's just say I was a billionaire today and tomorrow. You know how many opportunities I could open up for everybody. I'm not saying just black people. I'm saying everybody. What if I took 200 kids and I'm a billionaire and made sure they were billionaires within a year. Then took another 2,000 children, made sure they were billionaires. And we keep repeating this. You know what that's called? The United States of America. In my world. See, that's what that was supposed to be. Not to hinder everybody. You stay in the ghetto. You stay in the suburbs. You stay in here. You stay in the projects. Just what if Tanzania Hogan, because I want everybody to know my name, I become a billionaire in 2020. I'm going to put that out there. And I grab 200 children, not based on their color, based on my feeling towards them. And I tell those 200 kids, show me what you believe in. And I endorse it. Every last one of those kids. Let me say maybe 75 of them gonna make it, but I'm gonna make sure the other 25 gonna make it as well. Because see, we're gonna piggyback off of everybody to make sure we uplift everybody. If I give 20 people homes, I'm gonna tell every 20 person to pull equity out of their home to buy another home. See that little education I gave you? Then they get another 20 people. They buy a home. I need y'all to pull that equity out so we can build all these apartment units. Now we have maybe 20 apartment units, 20 homes. And it keeps going in a cycle. It's called a chain effect. Now I got this little kid that's a scientist. He knows how to build every computer across the world. So now he's going to build all these computers exactly how I want them. He's going to train 20 more kids. They're going to train 20 more kids. All these kids that keep building, they're now billionaires because they share the wealth. Wasn't selfish. I just trained them to do that. You understand what I'm saying when I say train? Because see, your family teaches you who to love, who to hate. It's called a program. When you program people to dislike people, it creates ruckus. We have a lot of ruckus in 2019. So many people won't change because it's causing a lot of chaos. We don't even have the direction of what we want and when we want it. I meet everybody every day. And I'm learning hey, how are you? Because when you see people looking down, it's something on their mind. So you just say hi. Have a blessed day. You don't know how much that did for someone. Everyone is tired of being tired. Everyone is sick of being sick. Everyone is sick of fighting with tired people. That poison creates negativity. And I don't even call it negative. I just call it people's opinion, people being tired, people being restless, people not knowing where their next check come from. They don't even have a clue when their next meal come from. So they're tired of being tired. Have you ever been sleepy and can't sleep? You know what that's called? Restless. Overthinking. Worried how you're going to pay a light bill, your car note. And just out the blue, your child needs something and you know you don't have the money. You up all night trying to figure it out. Usually what I do, I get on my knees and say, okay, God, I probably wasn't good none in the last 6 months, but if you give me a chance, I'll show you what I can do in your path. I know I can be great. I know I can be infinity and beyond with the great people that's around me, because all those people that came into my life, that's supposed to be in my life, that understands me, that's God. They come in a form. See, to me, the people that I meet are rich for me. I don't base nothing off of money. I base everything off of people. Like, dang, I was rich today because that person don't know me from Adam, but came in my life and treated me like we were best buddies. That's the best money anything can buy. When you got somebody loyal to you and understands you, don't get mad when you get mad because they know where we all trying to get. That's the most healthiest path in the world. An unhealthy friend, an unhealthy employer, an unhealthy boss can make you sick and tired. My overall in life is telling people, I can't walk a mile in your shoes, but I can support you every step of the way. I can't fit everybody's shoe size. For me to be 6 feet tall, I wear 6.5 or a 7 in boys and 8.5 or 9 in women's. Yeah, I'm 6 feet tall. Truly that. And when I say that, my steps are long because I have long legs. I don't take short steps. I always tell people my life has always been the long route. And I thank God of that. Because see, in the long run, my money will stay long to support a lot of people in their long runs. I don't take short steps. That means my money's going to be short and I can't support myself in a short, long run. I love all the long routes. I love all the long paths. See, I didn't have nothing to talk about today because I thought a lot of things was weird today. I had to clear my thoughts and understand, no, it wasn't weird. These are all these blessings that are knocking on my door and I have all these opportunities. That's God. What seems weird is a blessing to me. What seems awkward may be, See, I know the signs. Child raised in church. I see everything. I know everything. I feel everything. I understand everything. I place no judgment because I don't fit in everybody's lives all the time. I may not be for you. I may not be for a lot of people. But who I am for, I'm for me. Once I found out who I was, that was pretty fast. I knew who I was at 1. I knew what I wanted. I knew who I didn't want around me. That's what my mama told me. And I've been like that to this day. If you meet anybody that knows me, I stay who I am. I never change for anybody because that's hard. I don't want anybody to see me fake. I don't want anybody to see me pretending. If I heard something and it sound wrong, I'm going to come to you and say, hey, so wait, let's think about this. Did you say this or was it misconstrued? Did I miss something? Did I upset you? Did I make you mad? If I did, let's talk about it. I like people like that. I don't like people talk behind my back because rest assured the people that you're talking to going to come back and tell me just because who I am as a kind person. See, I like to bring my team along with me because I think this is a we thing. I'm no bigger than my team because at the end of the day, without my team, I couldn't be here or standing or talking or walking. That's how I feel. I like my team close. I like my team understanding who I am so I can understand them and we all talk like we're a family. I want them to be able enough to talk to me and say, hey, today not a good day. Okay, cool. I understand that. Well, what day is going to be a good day so we can finish what we need to do and you could be happy? See how that went? We have to embrace a lot of things in life. We have to take so many steps and take the step back and understand, hey, that's a human being. That human being might have serious problems. That human being might be going through a lot of things that we know nothing about. Let's take the time out to figure it out. When somebody say I need time off, listen to that. Listen to it. Time off mean a break from life sometimes, a break from situations, a break from me snapping. Time off is a very well thing to do because at some point I need to take a time out. When I take a time out, I think I'm going to be out for a whole month. But I'm not. And I say that because when you're the head of your household, meaning your body, you can never take a time out. You could take a rest. Rejuvenate the mind. Come back with a clear head. Understand what's the new direction. I always say when you take a time out, you just mad. My mom used to say, I'm not giving you no time outs. You're going to get a whooping. Because you're going to learn today. Because if you take a time out, you coming back to do the same situation. That's why I tell people, never take a time out. Take rest. I used to say, well, just give me a whooping. Because I know I'm going to go back to this if you give me a time out. I know I am. Because it's there. It's easy. And it's easy to get in trouble. Trouble is the most easiest thing to do because it's like, all right, ain't nobody gonna catch me. It's a drug. It's very unhealthy. But if you take your punishment, what do people say when they go to jail? Several times for the same thing. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. Yes, you will. This is your 8th time. You used to this. This is camp for you. You keep repeating the same thing. That's a relationship. That girl may not be the same girl, but she looks just like the same girl you broke up with. That guy may not be the same guy. He looks like the same guy. You're repeating your same mistakes over and over and over again. Because the one that you really got to let get away, she looks like them. They look like her. So you repeat it because you're afraid of change. Life is about change. Life isn't about new endeavors. Life is about great health. Life is about understanding what you want. Life is about structure. And life is about peace. Ask yourself today, what gives you peace? Ask yourself that. Write it down. What makes you happy? Ask yourself that. What makes you have the most fun in life? Just yourself, not with other people, just yourself. What makes you happy? What makes things peaceful for you? Not dealing with nobody else, just for yourself. If you take care of yourself like you're the richest man or the richest woman in life, just think how healthy that would make you feel as a person. So now you done mastered that. Guess how your relationship will be? Just like that. If you bought yourself 10 pair of shoes and that made you feel good, do it. I'm a shoe addict. Do it. If you wanted 10 pair of jeans and it made you feel good, do it. Whatever makes you feel good as a person, I condone all of that. One thing I don't condone, if you up to some crooked stuff and you think that makes you happy, your ass is going to jail. You need to go down. Period, point blank. I'm talking about something that's positive. I'm talking about something that's healthy. I'm talking about something that's not going to get your ass in jail. I'm talking about stuff that's right in the eyes of the beholder. I hope you understand that. I want to tell everybody thank you so much. Fitness is wealth. Happiness is wealth. Peace is wealth. God bless. Understand the rules and the laws of life and be healthy. This is Taz. Bye, everyone. Thank you for listening to Fitness is Wealth. Be sure to rate and comment on the Apple Podcast. Give us a 5-star. We may read your comment on future episodes. You also can follow me on IG on cycling_7 training. Direct your messages to my DM if you have future questions. Thank you. Talk to you soon.